It's quite hard to admit this, especially online and putting yourself out there, but I used to get such horrible, debilitating panic attacks, especially whilst driving. It got to the point where I just didn't want to leave my flat. I didn't want to leave the village because I was just scared I was going to have a panic attack in uncertain environments, especially driving or somewhere where I felt trapped, like at traffic lights or on a dual carriageway. Sometimes I'd get this triggering feeling which felt like I was about to die, and all I wanted to do was just get out the car and run. But you can't do that whilst you're driving in traffic. It just doesn't work. But it is possible to change. It got to the point where I was just sick of feeling this way. I stopped drinking. That was the main catalyst. I haven't had a panic attack since I stopped drinking. I'd get myself into such a state the evening before, escaping, being drunk. Feelings, panic, anxiety can't hurt you when you're drunk, but they can the next day. And that's what happened. My brain chemicals ended up being so low, I just get triggered and just triggered so easily. But there is change. It is possible. I just got sick of feeling that way. Sick of feeling like I couldn't do things anymore. I used to do so many things in the past and drive anywhere, go on adventures, but it was just restricting my environment. It was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I just had enough. I had to change, and that was the thing. It wasn't easy, but in the beginning it was just doing small things, driving a little bit further, teaching my brain I am okay, I am safe, and just building that confidence over time, just stretching myself just a little bit more each time, and just building on that. And that is kind of how it's worked. It's almost like I've had to retrain my brain to just be comfortable, like to be safe. Doing a bit of reading, being present on these dog walks, exercise helped me. Controlling the controllables. There's a lot of things outside of my control, outside of my immediate control that I can't have any effect on. And it's trying to remind me that that is okay. I don't need to be certain of everything that's going to happen, or how the trip's going to go, or what's going to happen. I just need to work out how I can react to it, how I perceive these things, and how I meet them head on. That's the main key. It's also not easy. It takes a lot of work, but just trying to think like that has definitely helped. L-theanine, ashwagandha, things that help reduce cortisol and just remove that stress to overthinking can help. They're not going to change everything, but these little bits all add up. It's just taking little steps every day, just making little micro changes, setting goals, working on them, slowly stretching yourself, and just being a bit like elastic. You stretch yourself a little bit and you come back, but every time you do it, it's just a little bit easier. And that's the thing. Just be better than yesterday. Be better than yesterday.